jets from Hotline Construction and Fry's Electronics. Oh, Rob, look at that red, white, and blue smoke right on the deck. Wilbur's gonna take those beautiful L-39 Albatrosses up onto a big reversal turn. You know, he flew his Thunderbird 5 and 6. He knows the business.
Oh, he does indeed. That's Jughead. I gotta tell you, looking at Dean Wilbur Wright as he leads the Black Diamond of the Fry's Patriots jet team. Also brought to you by Hotline Construction. It is the best kind of formation flying you'll ever see.
It is. Right on the right wing, setting that formation space. It is Rob Bang Hutchinson out of Anchorage, Alaska. Ford's Boston from Kissimmee, Florida. Don't mess that up or you'll have to kiss an old man. Is the P-51 instructor pilot and flies the left wing. And of course, Sticky Strickland, another former Thunderbird, flying in the slot where you just can't shake him, and that's why we call him Sticky.
Now, as the nose come down, here come the noses, here comes the smoke of the Patriots. It just doesn't get any prettier than this.
Well, we got challenging weather today with the clouds. I think Wilbur's going to take us up into that barrel roll. Watch as the wind will adjust pitch power, trim, throttle, aileron, and rudder all the way around, keeping that Black Diamond looking sharp, Rob.
Indeed it is. The wingmen have no visual reference to the ground. They are just visually married to a spot on Wilbur's airplane.
Now you'll notice number 1 in Fort Jet pitching up out of the top of the formation. Wilbur has already made the decision. This weather is looking good enough to go to what we call a modified high show. Basically, Rob, that means we have no idea what the heck they're going to be doing.
Well, as long as they're clear of the clouds, which they are, we're going to see some great demonstrations with these airplanes, former Soviet block trainers with a maximum speed of over 550 miles an hour.
Or as we say, 850 clicks. Watch now as Lee's going to roll inverted. He's on the left side of the formation. There he is upside down. Sticky's going to rudder in for this Calypso pass. Brought to you by Hotline Construction.
Oh, yeah.
Looking like a mere formation. Looks like two ugly guys to me.
Well, I tell you, Wilbur will roll it up, and he'll pull the nose up, and they'll scoot their way over the top with 1/2 of a Cuban 8 maneuver. That's 5/8 of a loop and a half a roll, and they're doing it in trail.
You know, they're not actually smart enough to fly a 1/2 or 5/8 loop. They just go halfway and a little bit more. They're not good at integers.
Well, diving down, they're going to let gravity do its work with some more energy, but look from the right and from the left.
We're going to have not one, but two opposing hits right at show center. Get those Fry's cameras out. There's one. Oh, nicely done. Now, Rob, we saw Max tail slide that Raptor, but he doesn't quite tail slide it like we're going to. High to your left. That number 2 jet's going to peel off in another 1/2 Cuban, but Ford's is going to continue straight up. He's over 3,000 feet above Miramar when he's going to run out of airspeed and back it down.
There's 30, 20, 10 miles an hour. Now he's going backwards.
Oh yeah, the speed's slowly picking up. He's got to get enough air flowing over that wing to safely make the pull out, because what he has to do is get back to show center as Rob goes over the top in what we call the squirrel cage, high above that cloud. Boards is trying to get 180 degrees out on the simultaneous 1.5 and single loops.
Over the top, down the backside, they're being forced into their seats at about 4 times the pull of gravity.
Now Rob's into the vertical one more time. John checks in as he's on the down line, but it makes you wonder, where'd that 1 and 4 jet go?
Well, we're going to find out, I bet you, Jughead, really soon.
Well, look behind you, folks. There's those beautiful glossy black jets of the 1 and 4 positions. They're going to come in, get these cameras ready. We're going to do what we call the crossover break. Separated from a mere 10 feet. Watch as they will turn opposite directions, breaking across the nose of the number 4 jet. Hit it, boys, and I don't mean that literally.
Bam! What a great hit that was.
Now here's John. He's completing another 5/8 1/2 Cuban. He will pull the nose up here one more time. Watch as he will roll it in vertical. Get to over 2,500 feet. Roll it back
airplanes get up and go. You get up to 5,000 feet in less than 10 seconds.
Oh, this is looking good. Smoke left, smoke right, 500 feet right in front. We're in a night let's hit.
What a great knife edge cross. Hot damn.
They were using their echo-salient sensors to make sure that they've only got 30 feet of separation, safely but excitingly passing in front of us.
I'm glad we're not having any embezzlement problems with the smoke systems.
I'll tell you what we're not having. There's also any problems with onboard images. These great air-to-air photos taken from the belly of the number 4 jet. Now for everybody at Show Ride who are down checking out the Raptor, there is the tail slide on the far right. If you're on the top of the USA viewing booth, you got a great shot as we're going to go one more time.
Backwards, 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 backwards. Watch some swap ends. Those comes forward. Get a little more heat to that engine. Airflow over the wings, pulls out, gets gravity doing the work. Airspeed, energy, energy, and more energy.
Well, that's what we love about the Patriots as we sneak in from the left, right on the back. Putting a little excitement in. Now watch though, John's going to give us rolls across because he has enough energy, or what we call airspeed, to complete these rolls. He's going to go back into the vertical on show left as Wilbur's serpent circling around him. He'll judge those clouds. Can we go straight up? It looks like we can. Now Wilbur's trick is to be at the top, line of press parallel with him, missing by about 100 feet when John runs out of airspeed and falls through one more time, and he's going to hide it above that cloud.
We call all of this Patriot Pandemonium.
Or the mystery move. You know, one thing that's not a mystery though, and that's where you find your best prices. Because remember, no matter what the home electronics you need, whether it's the knife edge fast from the right, the latest and high-end electronics, your best buys are always at Fry's.
All over the country and online.
Fry's.com. Here from the number 2 jet on the right, 1. There's 2 aileron rolls. See if we can get 3. As the far right jet is high in the vertical one more time in what we call the shark's tube. Taking a bite out of those high prices that you will find everywhere else if you're not shopping at Fry's.
Now almost running her out of airspeed, coming down on the 45. Really going to pick up some smash now.
He is. You're holding him. You see John's hanging upside down in the straps. Negative G's. The airplane can fly at 30 seconds upside down. We basically have a fuel tank which traps fuel in it. We have a special echophasium pump which can transfer that at all times under any G's to keep that engine running.
Coming in from the left and low. It looks like an echo-salient move coming here. Watch them as they stay in formation. Watch as the noses come up.
I don't know if it'll be salient, but these two are definitely an echo. It is like one perfect mirror image of the other with that formation in-trail barrel roll.
No reference to the ground or horizon. It's got to be a big round of applause for the Patriot Jet Team.
Woo! Yeah! Well, that's what we love about this air show crowd at Miramar. You guys know what good flying looks like, and you let the performers know. Watch as both their number 1 and 4 jet have rolled back over from those 1/2 Cuban 8s. Now we told you the L-39's a military trainer. Sticky's going to show you how tight we can turn this jet on the level 8. 6.5 G's around the antenna. Wilbur goes high up to the left. Now Rob, as he's going to drive it out to the far right side, he's going to load the G's up on that airplane one more time.
Watch for the stick to go to the left. 90 degrees of back, pulling it around. An 8 laid on inside, the flat 8, and that's one that will keep you going.
Definitely executing that anti-G straight maneuver. Watch now as our number 2 and 3 jets right over the top. They will pitch apart. Peel back, aiming right back behind the crowd line that they came from. Oh, we were having a good time. You know, and it's always fun to be able to come and fly for a great show, but we couldn't do it without the support we get from people like the great folks at Hotline Construction. No matter what